Hello everyone, Reggie Time here, and this is going to be a very quick video by my standards, hopefully with not much rambling. Just to announce a new cheaper service that I am offering, and I just want to give a quick explanation as to why I'm offering it, and then hopefully you guys can get in touch. I typically offer like longer packages for people who are long-term losing players who might have several issues with their game, mental game issues, game selection issues, just generally have quite poor fundamentals, and that's kind of where I've aimed myself for the past who knows how many years. And I still want to aim myself there with those guys. Those packages are still very much available. But I want to offer just like a slightly like reduced service to people who are maybe doing it slightly better at poker, but still are just like struggling a little bit and not quite sure where to turn. The reason I'm doing this is I spend an awful lot of time getting to know players before I kind of get in deals with them. Anyone that's worked with me will know there is quite a good hour or so, or maybe not an hour all the time, but a decent amount of time spent chatting with them, exchanging emails, chatting in Skype, chatting on Facebook, wherever, kind of with me exploring whether I'm the right person for them. And then that's quite time consuming for me. When new schedule, I don't necessarily have as much time, and I've been forgetting to reply to some emails sometimes. When people have emailed me and I've got it at work and I thought, I'll reply to that later, not done it. It's just like it's a long time consuming process, and for lots of guys you just want a couple of sessions just as like a check-up to your game. So the service I'm offering here is going to be at a reduced cost of just $40 for 2 sessions, but there won't be as much getting to know you at the start. It's going to be more of just, you know what you want from me, and just come and get it. You know about me, you know what you want. And it's just going to be like a hand review service or a video review service where before the session you prepare the material, you get in touch, you say, look, I've got between like 6 to 10 hands that I'd like to review with you, or I've got a video where I've marked hands that I'd like to review with you, just a video of me playing, can you spot any leaks, that type of thing, without me taking the time to know if I'm absolutely the right fit for you. When I'm asking people to invest anything between $100 and $200, I think it's absolutely the right thing to do, to get to know somebody and to make sure that before any money changes hands that I'm a good fit and I'm the right person for them. I've turned lots of people away in the past, which is kind of what I'm trying to get away from now, because quite often I can spend quite a while speaking to somebody and then we can realise, well, maybe I'm not the right person for you right now. Maybe you need a more expensive coach, maybe you need someone who's more GTO based or whatever. I want to try and avoid that process where I can, when it comes to like the people who just want more of a short term, let's have a quick look at my game, fix things up and get cracking sort of thing. Lots of guys that will come my way won't need 5 sessions, they certainly won't need 10 sessions, but sometimes just 1 or 2 sessions, like the first session to try and fix some leaks, and a second like check-up session to make sure everything's gone well, or anything that hasn't gone well or anything I haven't understood, we can make sure we get that on board for the second session. That's kind of where I want to go with this. I want it to be where you guys know you want to work with me, you understand me, and you understand what you're going to be getting from it, which is just effectively having a discussion over some hands. Those discussions tend to branch out all over the place. Hopefully find some of your leaks quickly, and then help you put them right, and then have a second session maybe a week, 2 weeks down the line when you've got 10 or 15,000 hands in, just to double check everything's gone fine and you're comfortable moving forwards, and then maybe pushing on to like some different kind of learning, some different kind of learning opportunities for yourself, because it's startling just how many guys aren't aware of quite a lot of the material I refer people to help them improve the game. It's mind-boggling just how people haven't heard of stuff like Equilab, for example, or they haven't heard of things like the post-op engine, things like that. Just lots of guys just need that little push. They don't need someone like over the shoulder constantly, like between sessions, discussing hands with them and all those types of things. So if you are one of those guys who thinks, I don't want to commit to like 5 sessions or 10 sessions, but you know what, I haven't got many poker contacts, I haven't really got anyone to talk poker with, but I wouldn't mind just having an experienced player look over some spots with me and see if I'm doing anything wrong or see if I can do anything differently. If you're at that mindset and that's where you are with your game, this might just be for you. As I say, it's just $40 for 2 sessions. The sessions will last pretty much dead on an hour each time, but if we don't get through all of your hands, then overrunning is not a big issue for me, as long as you're not being like 20 hands and try and get 2 hours for your 1 hour session type thing. I think it could be a good opportunity for lots of people who don't have the $100 to invest. If you're a 2 or a 5 and L player, $100 is a big investment. $40 is much more affordable. It makes it much more accessible, and I think it's I think it's a nice option for some of you guys who have pretty much got the basics down pat, but you still just can't seem to book like consistent winning sessions. So yeah, if you are interested in that, please do let me know. Please get in touch with me. All my contact details are beneath the video. And for you guys who don't know me very well, we're just going to very quickly go through some things on my database just to demonstrate that I am the type of player that can help you, that I am a winning player, and that I'm not just some like shyster trying it on or what have you. I mean, I think my reputation by now is pretty good in the online world. I've been doing this for best part of 4 years now. I've got really good feedback, which I'll also post a couple of links to my Facebook group beneath the video where you can see feedback from players I've worked with. I've got pretty much no negative feedback in 4 years, so I'm really pleased with that. Of course, it hasn't worked with everyone that I've worked with, but by and large, everyone says, you know, even if it hasn't worked out for them, they've had a good experience, but maybe my style isn't really suitable to their personality type or what have you. So anyways, here's the results. This is pretty much from just like 6 months of play last year on the main sites. I don't really play on the main sites much. I tend to stick to Sky and Unibet, but from time to time I do play on the main sites just to provide a demonstration that I am a winning player, and no matter what game you're playing in beneath 25 and L, I'm a winning player in those games, and I will be able to show you my ways of how I get the job done in those games. The 18-13 isn't my typical 6 max stats. There is some full ring play in there. I haven't filtered for 6 max and full ring because I just don't really think I need to, and the sample size has become too small. But there's my overall winnings. I made like 5.88 big blinds per 100 in terms of EV over 224,000 hands, which I think is a big enough sample to demonstrate that, you know, I am a winning player for sure. Don't like the amount of rake I've paid. That makes me want to puke, but there you go. This is how this looks in graph form. So as you can see, it's just pretty consistent. We do have the odd spike down now and again, but that's completely natural. It's all part of the game. You guys will know that by now. But overall, just consistent winning strategy that just works. It's not like super exciting, it's not super sexy, it's just really solid poker that I can easily teach a lot of guys very quickly and get them into like the winning ways. And this is how it breaks down by stakes. As you can see, we're only going to really be looking at this like this and above. Not enough hands at 50 now really, even though the win rate's pretty sweet. It's not enough hands to really say yep, that's great. But as you can see, every game that I've played over like a reasonable sample size of beaten okay. 16 nil's a bit low, but then again 30 nil's a bit higher. But overall, it demonstrates that every game I play and I'm a winning player in, and every game I like try and coach people in, I'm a winning. I have like good experience of those games. If you're playing like 50 or 100 nil, and no, don't come to me because I don't play those games. I'm not confident that I would beat them, particularly on PokerStars and Party Poker at like 50 and 100 nil. I'm not sure I'd beat those games, but the microstakes games I absolutely do. So hopefully for anyone that thinks, well, is this guy really a winning player? I see a lot of videos from Sky and what have you. There's no real evidence of you winning on Sky, even though I do. Relying on, I would pull my spreadsheet up, but there's no real point in that because, you know, anyone can put what they want in a spreadsheet, can't they? So hopefully this demonstrates that I am a winning player in the games that I aim to coach people in and mentor people in, and hopefully this gives some of you guys who would like some sessions with me but maybe think I can't really afford the $100 or what have you, or the $30 for a single session. Hopefully this $40 for 2 sessions is something that's more accessible to you. Just to reiterate, there won't be any like huge getting to know you chats in either email, Skype or Facebook before the session. This is who I am, this is what I do, you know what I'm doing, you know all about me, and if you just want to either review hands or review videos, then we don't need to have a massive get to know you session. If it doesn't work out too great for you, the risk has been really reduced because it's only $40 for 2 sessions, and hopefully it will just give me opportunity to get more work and give you guys more opportunities, maybe come and try your hand at working with me. As I said, I'm going to link beneath the video to my Facebook group. If you're not a member, please do join and feel free to ask around about me. But you'll see there's like lots of positive feedback from real people, not just like random screen names on the internet. These are all real people with real Facebook accounts who are just like from all over the globe who can't possibly be shills, for example. They're all just people I've genuinely worked with who are giving the genuine feedback. So yeah, if you'd like to get in touch with me and take advantage of this, please do. If it goes well and it gets lots of contact, it's something I'm willing to extend indefinitely. If it doesn't go too well, I'll revert to my old prices and just crack on as normal. But I think it's something that can work both for me in terms of helping build my business, and for you guys in terms of getting some affordable instant help on the in the spots that you kind of struggle with in modern poker. So when we've gone on for 10 minutes, didn't expect it to be this long. Any questions you have, please post them below. Or get in touch with me via Facebook or Skype or email. But please be aware that we won't be getting into like huge conversations, pre-sessions about anything in particular. Just, hello Reggie, I'm going to prepare so many hands. When's a good time for us to set up a session? And we can just crack on with it. And the emphasis will be on you guys preparing the material before the session, so then we can just come and crack on straight away. You'll need to either have anything between, say, 6 to 12 hands to review, or maybe 45 minutes of video footage of you playing. If you think there's like, you don't really want to review hands, but you'd like me to look at your overall play and spot any like subtle leaks that don't always show up in hand history reviews. So if this is interesting to you, please do get in touch. As I said, all the contact details are beneath the video, and I hope to hear from some of you very soon. Take care, everybody, and bye for now.